Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Arknights. It's been a while since I played this, and as you can see, there's some stuff going on. Also with the fact that I've got a new character over here. Yeah, I didn't showcase it much because things were just really busy while it was going on, but the new Sui Siblings event has happened. There's some of the best characters in the game in their classes. Not all of them, but they're still really great. And Shu here, the newest one, might be tied with Saria here as the best healing defender in the entire game. I don't really know how to explain how Shu works. She's really complicated, but she's got a lot going for her. I have managed to get all of the Sui sibling characters now. Actually, can they even be found in the headhunting still? No, you can't even get them anymore. As of probably today. What a shame. Oh well. And I don't know if I will draw on this one because I already have all four of these characters, and I need to save up my draw materials for the next big draw event. At least I hope it's the next one. Anyway. Hello again, Prominent Funny Man. Glad to have you here. Yeah, and it's been a while, so let's hop into things. First things first, I'll just show off what's left of this event quick. It's called Here Are People Sows. You can see Shu up here front and center, a couple of her siblings back here, as well as, I forget his name, Johei or something. I also managed to get him. He's one of the best, solo, what's it called? I can't remember the name of his unit type, but he can't be healed by regular allies. He heals himself on attack or something. And this mode had a pretty neat detail of how it works. You've got rice paddies all over the map to place your units on, but they can be slowly infected by creatures, and that causes them to deal continuous damage to your units. So you gotta try and keep it clean or keep your units alive. It's really interesting. New events like this are always switching things up. It's always fun. Next, we have Trials for Navigator. I don't think I've ever done this on stream before, but it's possible I have. Prominent Funny Man said Rice Attack. Not quite. And here we have our first pure stream skin that I'm aware of. How far do I have to go to get it? Level 25, I've got a knock at my door. Perfect timing. Seems I need to take the dog out here in a second. So, I'll just explain this quick, and then I'll take the dog out, and then we'll get into it. So basically, what Trials for Navigator is it's like a mini boss rush. So you got Wave 1, you're dealing with Degenbreaker, or however the heck her name is pronounced. And this is the path that she will follow. So I have to stop her from getting there, but I'm also dealing with regular enemies that will spawn periodically. Once I deal with her, it will move over into this area, and we'll be dealing with Cliff. And this is his pathway. I remember Cliff being pretty gosh darn tricky to beat. Woof. These things are always tricky for me. I've never been good at them, despite the fact that I can sometimes one-shot these bosses. You then get increased runs. You see this one's got 2 layers. These other two have 3. We've got Dolly, Sovereign of Sheep, which I also remember being relatively difficult to deal with. Got Pompeii. I really don't like Pompeii. A lot of other people don't either. Pompeii continuously deals damage to numerous units from basically anywhere on the field. And Rat King, who I'm actually pretty good at fighting at this point, I think, because I fought him a ton in the roguelike game modes. And what's this one? We have the Brigadier. I don't even remember fighting that guy. Mandragora. I think I remember her. I don't remember... No, I had to have fought her, I think, because she was a story boss, I believe. Were both of these story bosses? I do remember screaming my way through the story recently so that I could get Chapter 13's rewards. And the leader, I think I do remember fighting her. Reed's sister, if I recall. So yeah, might do one of these tonight, just to kind of show it off. It also comes with this thing, Closer's Gift, which is a buff that helps you out with these game modes. For example, all operator deployment costs reduced by 5. That's really nice and helpful. And of course, it's got its rewards for you to get. And I'm going to take the dog out, and then I'll explain the last game mode that is new to this. And it's like a brand new thing. They did a trial run several months ago before I started streaming things, and now it's in the game permanently. So, I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, I am back. Prominent Funny Man said, "So how are y'all?" I'm doing good, thanks for asking. How are you? Also, it seems I got a follow from Bad Gal. Thanks for the follow. Glad to have you. Hold on a moment. Alright. So to get back to descriptions, new thing! We still have our old integrated strategies roguelike mode, but we also have reclamation algorithm, the sand, Tales Within the Sand. And, yeah, so this is a thing. Prominent Funny Man said, "Great, one of my PCs in a campaign I'm running accidentally proposed to another one in-game." Accidentally? Get down on your knee to tie your shoe and your ring fell out of your pocket? What happened? Let's hit commence and see what happens. Welcome to Reclamation Algorithm. To ensure the best chance of success, allow me to introduce you to certain important concepts before we commence. So, there was a cutscene for this game, but I accidentally viewed it on my phone when I was confirming what this game mode was. So I guess I'll have to see if I can replay that for y'all somehow. Basically, we're out in the middle of a desert, and this game mode follows like trying to survive in this desert, or something like that. But yeah, this is the main reason I wanted to stream tonight, was so that I could get started on this with y'all. Because I don't know about you, but I enjoy watching people learn a game more than I enjoy someone already knowing it. To ensure the best chance of success, allow me to introduce you to certain important concepts before we commence. Oh, this map looks different than I remember. Reclamation algorithm consists of various zones. Before we start, please familiarize yourself with some of the more common types. You can zoom in or out here to get a better view of your surroundings. Our first stop is a hunting zone. I will now guide you through your first hunt. You can view a weather report of the target zone here before you depart. Hold on, Prominent Funny Man said, "Proposal in my setting works by either trading jewelry or giving matching jewelry. It's a bit more complex, but the PC in question was from our world where it works as usual. PC1 gave PC2 a friendship bracelet." Ah, gotcha. So classic cultural misunderstanding proposal case. And for anyone watching this who doesn't know what PC means, it stands for player character in this case, not a computer. Funny Man said it was awesome. Glad to hear it. Alright, you can view a weather report of the target zone here before you depart. Looks like we're lucky it's a sunny day. At other times we might encounter adverse weather that have various effects on operators, local wildlife, the environment, or resources. Grammar feels a little bit weird there, but maybe it's correct. Let's make our preparations. Here we can view and change assignments for operators, aiding items, and build out constructs. Note that operators will need energy drinks to operate in Reclamation Algorithm. Ready? I'll be waiting for you at the goal line. So yeah, this is the same game mode I remember, but it looks way different. Holy cow.
Relax, Doctor. We will complete this operation in no time.
Shabbat Aslan, Bobbin Pass, clear weather. Funny Man said, "Here, have a monster, kill a monster." Relating to the energy drinks. I got it. That's funny. I like that.
Don't disappoint me.
Finally here. We don't have time to waste, so let's get straight to hunting drills. Hold on. Should we prepare anything beforehand? We have Storm Eye, a unit normally only seen in integrated strategies. He is basically one of Rhodes Island's top operators, if I recall. He's part of a special team that was previously only Sori available. In fact, he might canonically be dead. I don't even know. Don't worry, this will be easy. We just have to find something edible, and I'll help out too. We'll leave it to you then. Alright, follow me. We'll encounter all sorts of strange creatures on Arsalan soil. But our visibility is limited, so we often can't tell what kind of creature it is unless we're up close. This seems like a big guy. Let me take care of it. This one, huh? Can't be eaten. Most of the creatures here are rather aggressive. They'll attack us if we get too close. Don't just stay there, go look elsewhere. I've found some Lepora Beast tracks over here. Defeat the creature and you'll get ingredients. Let's go in together. So you actually have, like, hunting mechanics in this game mode, despite this being a tower defense. I bet none of you who would have any idea what these games are like would ever have expected that. Okay, so I can put down units now. No, I can't. I can't. Things cannot be put on these tiles. My bad. Oh wait, I can put somebody here.
On your mark.
And let's speed this up a little bit.
Mission accomplished.
Hunting lesson results. Four regular meats and 1 extra gold bar. We found gold out there. That's some good looking gold too. We used some energy drinks in the operation just now. Let's make some more. Funny Man said you mugged that Lepora Beast. I guess I did. Here, we can use food and ingredients to make energy drinks. Once you've chosen the ingredients, turn them into energy drinks here. Bottles are automatically filled once you've made enough drinks and become available to operators immediately. Let's turn some of our spare food into a bottle of energy drink. Tap here to start. Now we have another bottle of energy drink. Let's head back to the map and see where to go next. This is our next destination. The type of zone selected is displayed here. This is a resource zone, which contains more building resources. Acts are required to take action in most zones. We only have a limited number of acts per day. Check how many acts we have remaining here. As before, you should make preparations before moving. Excuse me. An operator can only participate in 1 operation per day. Operator assignments are therefore very important. This time we'll bring other operators with us. Switch to this squad, which is better suited for resource zones. The more operators there are in the squad, the more energy drinks you'll need. As before, I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're ready. We got more of the elite squads up here.
Stay focused. Look straight ahead.
Logging noises. Ah, that kind of logging noise. Wood is one of the easiest resources to gather. We do it by attacking the trees. Excuse me. I'm yawning and all kinds of stuff happening. If we manage to gather enough wood, we can build support items and other facilities to make survival out here easier. I've surveyed the area, and there's plenty of forest to go around. You can try gathering wood now. I'll help out as needed. Once you've chopped down a tree, a nearby operator has to carry it back with them. Every operator can carry as much as their own block count. First, deploy an operator next to a tree and position them to carry the wood back once they're done chopping wood. Why him? He has a block count of 1! Deploy upwards.
I can handle this on my own.
Once a tree is cut down, operators around it will collect wood automatically. An operator carrying wood will deliver it back to base successfully on retreat or defeat. You will also get any wood carried by operators on the field when the battle concludes. Now try retreating an operator carrying wood.
I trust your judgment.
You've successfully gathered some wood. Every resource point has a limited amount of resources you can gather from. It will disappear once the resource has been harvested. It's not advisable to fight in the wilderness for too long. You should grab the opportunity to gather as much wood as you can. There will always be unexpected visitors interrupting our work, huh? Alright, you guys can continue gathering wood and leave the enemies to us. Alright. I'll do this. Put here.
Location reached.
Actually, let's do that. So she,
Target mark.
Pith, is a, what's it called, splash caster. So she deals damage to multiple targets around a central area. He has the ability to attack 2 targets at once with his skill. And then she has a block count, or in this case, a carry count of 3. And then I can also put down Yato here, probably.
Waiting for target annihilated.
I know the difference, but don't worry. You won't escape the storm.
Okay, now she's picking stuff up. Carrying 3, alright, you get out of there. Let's put this guy down. Same deal. Block count of 3. Let's put Sharp here, because why not?
Understood.
Yeah, and Sharp is encumbered. You know what? I will put you here.
I'm listening.
Too far.
Here I am.
He's got 2. Now he's got 3. And now Norcorn can go down here. Oh, wait a minute. I can put her over here. Too late though. I didn't realize that spot was there.
Looking after everyone's health.
See, we're learning though.
Motivation.
We got logs, 14 logs, not bad. 1 mushroom and 3 gold bars. Do you think we mugged the trees too? Then again, does it count as a mugging if we're breaking them to pieces? Once we run out of axe, tap here to end the day and proceed to the next. I like the look of that button. That's a cool button. Nice green gradient. Funny man said they grew that gold themselves. Money don't grow on trees, but gold grows in mountain ranges. Or something. This is also a resource zone, but seems to have more resources than the previous one. Let's head to preparations. Man, I'm so tired of yawning. Hold on. Oh, why do I keep yawning? As before, choose a squad that is appropriate for the operation. Let's check out our tools. Here you can select aiding items and build out constructs for the operation. Go ahead and begin, I'll show up when needed. Sawing Harvester Hub. And just because I feel like mentioning it, I have a drink over here on my left currently. Wild Bill's Craft Beverage Company. These guys often show up to FanX, Utah's Comic-Con. I don't know if they show up to other ones. Limited time Blue Raspberry Ring Pop flavored soda. It's actually not bad. I actually kind of like it. Anyway, back to the game. Funny Man said double fake? What do you mean double fake? Oh, because it's blue raspberry and also ring pop flavored? Gotcha. I mean, yeah, but let's be honest, blue raspberry ring pops are frickin' tasty. It so happens I'm weird. I like fruit flavors a lot, but I don't like a lot of actual fruits. I like apples, I like grapes, I like bananas. I think that's about it. I kinda like lemons and limes, but I like their juice more than I like the... With most fruits, I like the juice or the flavors a lot more than the fruits themselves. It's really weird. So it's no surprise to me that I happen to really like blue raspberry. Anyway, back to the game. There's too many trees to chop today. When are we gonna finish? The harder you work now, the sooner we'll be done. Oh, fine. Chopping wood with pure manpower isn't the most efficient way to do it. I don't know if you know this about Arknights here. Her whole deal is that she grew up in a jungle, but she figured out how to handle mechanics really, really well. Built this thing called the Big Ugly Thing, and she's just a huge fan of machines and believes that machines are the key of the future. Using specialized equipment can not only increase your gathering speed, but they also can gather resources that are hard to mine manually. The group over there, get some rest, guys. I'll deploy some equipment to gather the rest of the resources here. Got it. We'll take a break first then. I'll help you handle those pesky enemies like I did last time. First, try using the wood gathering hub. This tool will help us gather wood faster. Deploy upwards and cover as many trees as possible within the gathering hub's operation range. Ooh, there's more out here that we couldn't see. The wood gathering hub will periodically dispatch a harvester to gather resources. It'll automatically return to the hub once it has collected the maximum amount it can carry. It'll gather your resources quickly as long as the hub isn't destroyed. We have trickier enemies to deal with this time. Use the hub to gather wood while I hold them off over here. Okay, fine, but I'm going to help you out, because I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Arknights is... She only has a block count of 1. Her subclass, the Duelist, is one of the worst subclasses in the game, unfortunately. Because it's a defender with a block count of 1, and most of her skills rely on... It's either a small buff, like 25% to attack and defense, or it's a buff that requires her to, I believe, take hits from the enemy. But that's not easy to do when she can only block one enemy and therefore only really takes hits from one enemy. Tools can indeed increase our gathering efficiency. Let's pitch in, everyone.
There you are.
I love how the game places them on squares I can't actually put them on. That must have been tiring. I'm sure everyone's thirsty now, so let's figure out a way to gather some fresh water. Fresh water is an extremely important resource out here in the wilds, but there's no way we can collect it with just pure manpower. We'll need to deploy a Krabby Pumpy, which is a weird frickin' name for this thing, but I guess it does look very slightly crab-like. It's a fun name, too. Sounds kind of Australian. Oi, put down the Krabby Pumpy! I can't do an Australian accent, I'm sorry, everyone. Don't worry, the pump will work no matter what direction it's facing. After deployment, the Krabby Pumpy will periodically gather fresh water, but it only lasts for a period of time and will disappear once that time's up. Let's continue. There's another harvester hub. Oh, I can put down another one here. Little hidden spot over here. Now I can freely move the map around.
Here I am.
Is there another puddle somewhere that I'm missing? Oh, there's all this over here.
There you are.
Understood. Come on.
Slightly off the map. Let's put that one facing right.
Here I am.
And this one here. Doesn't look like there's anywhere for me to place this guy except right here. Question is, do I face him up or left? Let's go with up.
There you are.
And you can go here. Help your neckies out. And crank up the speed.
Understood.
Mission accomplished.
I'm aware that they were all carrying stuff, but that's part of what the machines were for, was to gather materials, so. We got 35 wood, 17 water, and 2 gold bricks. I think that's a pretty good haul. Enemies will periodically attack our headquarters. You can choose to fight off the raid at HQ or intercept them at a remote zone if the environment is favorable. We haven't been here for long, so we should probably keep things simple and fight at our headquarters. Let's head to the workbench to make preparations. Choose Build Out Construct. Battlement 1 gives us more flexibility when deploying operators, making it a useful construct for combat. After deployment allows ranged operators to be deployed on top. Tap here to craft. Crafting is complete. Let's return to the map. There we go. Tap here to quickly return to headquarters. We can return to the headquarters without spending any axe as long as there is no active raid. You can smelt materials into crude gold after placing a metal mint in headquarters. Ooh! This place looks a lot cooler than it did in the trial run. Building mode allows us to quickly deploy, repair, and upgrade facilities. Let's deploy a battlement we just crafted. Save your deployment once you're happy with it. Let's leave the building screen. And return to the map. There's something unusual going on here. Yeah, there's a lot with this game mode. There's a ton. This is almost like a whole second game. Or third game, since we've already got integrated strategies. Encounter symbols indicate the presence of events. We pass by a market flowing with people. Suddenly, a commotion forms in front of a stall, but the passers-by seem to be strangely accustomed to this sort of dispute. How you deal with the event is up to you. Go and see what happens, or seems like an everyday occurrence here. Let's see what's happening. Some choices cost Axe. Let's spend Axe to take this crude gold. I'll go and see what's happening. We'll obtain 55 to 65 crude gold. That's a lot. Now we have some crude gold. They call it crude gold, but it's literally like forged gold bars. I wouldn't call that crude. The two quarreling sides are black market merchants arguing over the crude gold's validity. They cannot identify which pasha minted this batch. Seeing it spiral out of control, we intervene and offer to exchange their batch with some crude gold of our own. They give us some extra gold as thanks. You'll see the consequences once you've made a choice. Tap OK to end the encounter. There's nothing else to do today. Let's give the operators some rest. The raid has arrived at our headquarters. Note that it costs Axe to enter headquarters when there is an active raid. Choose a squad that is tailored for fighting raids. Let's begin. We got Koro Serum in here. There's Pith and Sharp again, and Stormeye. I wish Stormeye was available for regular play, because Stormeye is just such a neat character. Same for Pith, actually. They're all really cool, and it's a shame that they're not available in regular gameplay.
Everyone.
It's our first time facing a raid, but there's no need to panic.
Ready to heal.
Enemies will pour in from the entrances at the perimeter of our headquarters. Quite a big field. They'll head towards the headquarter of Sandbank and attack the headquarter of Sandbank. Okay, and attack anything that stands in their way. If the headquarters Sandbank is destroyed, our headquarters will fall and the algorithm calculation will be deemed a failure. These facilities can help you to hold off the enemy's attacks temporarily. Use them wisely to deploy your operators and block the enemies. Pardon me, I was adjusting my headphones. I'm ready to go anytime. Give me orders as necessary and let's begin. You know what? We should probably... Oh yeah, there's this down here. So let's put Myrtle here so that she's out of the way. Let's put Stormeye here.
Leave this area to me.
Ooh! We got slingshots or something over here. Fires a net at the enemy in front, binding them for 3.5 seconds. Nice.
Gather around me, guys.
Alright, Unectes can go here.
나한테 맞춰줄 수 있는 사람이 있으면 효율이 올라갈 거다.
I'll put her here.
Sleep on the job.
On your mark. Don't worry. You won't escape the storm.
Attack interval increases a bit. Attack plus 130%. Stuns all block targets for the duration of skill.
내 힘도
Which is
약하지는
weird
않아.
because she can only block one target.
Gather around me, guys.
Timed just like your
He definitely needs to be there. And that guy's down. Brilliant. What else are we dealing with? Actually, I'll pause this. Are there any more places I can put down units around the outside besides that one? It doesn't seem like it. So I'm going to put Sharp here
Fine.
as a support for Unectes. I guess I probably should have put down a healer. Corrosion. Enemies on this position have minus 15% defense and resistance. Ooh. I didn't know about that. That's cool.
Whew. Oh, we're counting on you again today, little
Oh,
apple.
and my unit count is... I've put down all the units I can.
Understood.
Sharp is stupid powerful. Funny Man said, why is Myrtle being out of the way a good thing? Alright, so you know what? That's a good question. So, Myrtle
Whew, almost done.
is a standard bearer. Cannot block enemies during the skill duration. And her skill is not particularly geared toward combat. Stops attacking and recovers 14 DP over the skill duration. She's one of the best characters in the game for starting things. Her whole deal is that she helps you build this stuff faster so you can put down these characters that are actually meant for defense a lot sooner. However, if she dies, I can't do that anymore. So that's why keeping her out of the way is a good thing. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's put her here.
Out and about.
Alright, never mind, I guess we're good. Funny Man said, I see, so now you retreat her and pull her out. If I had an idea of where to put more units, yes, that would be the idea. In that case, I didn't need to, but usually it's a good idea to eventually replace your vanguards with more powerful units. Not always necessary, depending on the vanguards you use and what difficulty you're up against. The tutorial ends here. Wow, that was... She wasn't freaking kidding, was she? The tutorial ended there. Formulating. Wow, we can change the music. Cool. Oh, I love this song here. Gathering. On the hunt. Let's go with reclamation just because that's... Where else am I going to hear that? Achievements. Stuff to gather, it seems. Past records, construction gains, exploration finds. I have no idea what that's all about. Cool medals, though. What's in the diary? Nothing. Alright. Expansional rewards. Ooh, we can get Kestrel. Her murky vengeance is all behind her now. To staunchly protect is the true path. Tribal warrior Kestrel, out to protect everything and everyone she holds dear. What's her deal, I wonder? Oh, we got more stuff coming in the future. Purchase the previous tier to obtain new rewards. And by that they mean, like, buy out this area to unlock this area. Dawn on the Dunes, that's a cool icon that I can put on my profile. Arsalan Furniture Collection, not connection, my bad. Chip etchers, integrated module data box. Cool stuff. So now I have to ask, because you asked about Myrtle, funny man. Have you ever seen one of my Arknight streams before? I know I've seen you before, but I can't remember. It's been too long, man.
Hey, Doctor, come over here for a bit.
Also,
Let's
since
see.
that was a pretty good showcase of how that game mode works, I don't think I need to hop into it and play any more of it tonight. So we can check out the trials thing that I was talking about. Whoops, I clicked out of the window. Here we go.
Hey, Doctor, come over here for a bit. Let's see.
Her voice
The
keeps
crops
going.
cultivated in Jiangxi this year are indeed taller
Funny
than
Man
a
said, I don't think I've been here for Arknights before. Not really a game I'm super into. What do you know about it other than what you've seen tonight? Okay, I've gotten multiple trial medals before. Cool. I do remember this one. I put a lot of effort into getting that one. Hold on a minute. Boop. Limiter unit activated. Trial tasks. Basically complete the trials. Funny Man said, gacha tower defense game that's actually fairly difficult. I played a little, but it isn't my cup of tea. Fair enough. I will say that a lot of people have mentioned that the tutorial takes a while to get through, but once you've gotten like 1 or 2 chapters into the game and things really open up, then it gets much more interesting and much more fun. And I do think I have to agree with that. It took me a little bit to really get into it, but once I was into it, I was hooked. This game is really fantastic once you get to learn how it all works. Also, the storytelling is really deep. Almost too deep. The cutscenes can take forever to get through sometimes. Anyway, let's check out Trials for Navigator. By the way, I will say I think my favorite game mode in the game, by miles, is this one, which is what I normally stream when I stream Arknights. You can go find some of those to get an idea for what that's like. It's the roguelike mode, and I think it's really, really cool, really good. It's really fun. I enjoy it more than pretty much anything else in this game. Alright, let's check this out. Frost and Fire. Through cold winds and a rain of fire goes a black ship. We're dealing with Degan Breaker and Cliff. Funny Man said, that alone might convince me to try it again. Lol, I adore roguelikes. Roguelikes are freaking great, man. I will say, getting through that game mode is a lot easier if you have some good characters. But if that game mode does hook you, you'll want to start soon, because we have the Rainbow Six collabs coming up very soon here. And those probably are never coming back, so you'll want to be able to get yourself, some unique characters from them. Sadly, you just missed the free draws that were available from Shu's event. And Shu can also be a great help in that mode. But on the bright side, that mode does tend to give freebie characters now and then to make up for it if you don't have a lot. Okay, I'll quit delaying. Let's get into this. Frost and Fire. Let's see. 1 exit that she can get to. No, wait, 2. She can go around this way. She can't, but enemies can. My bad. and they can go around the back here. So I want to create a choke point right in this area. Following that, kind of the same deal, I'll want to create a choke point right around here. Cliff is going to be a pain in the frickin' neck, though, if I recall. Okay, we've got this turned on. We'll want to bring Lennar. This dude is an absolute powerhouse. Apparently his name is pronounced Mwinar. Like M-U... Like a M-U-I kind of a sound. Or M-W. Frickin'... I'm so used to saying Lennar, I got too used to the ML sound and saying it that way. I trained myself to say it that way, man. Okay. So we got him. We want to bring Aya. Let's bring her. Actually, no. Let's skip out on her. Let's bring Shu. And Saria. I've been experimenting a lot with Dusk and Mostama. Shen the Hollanday. We'll definitely want to bring Texas. We'll want to bring 2 best healers in the game. Let's do Ling as a backup. For the sake of sheer distance, let's bring in Ray. And I'll turn on this skill. I have no idea if this is gonna work. But, worth a shot. Alright, here we go. Let's see how I can do against a boss rush. I forgot vanguards. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I need vanguards.
What's sown by malice.
How can I forget vanguards? I never forget vanguards. I guess I'm a little too used to integrated strategies. You don't always have vanguards in that one because of its random nature. Okay, who to take out? I'll actually take out Ray and Ling. I can get by with that, I think. Let's do Saga. And good old Mulcease.
Sunlight's a little spicy. Just let me take 5.
So remind me, Funny Man, where do I know you from? I know you from Discord or like in person. Okay, I'll put you here, I think. In person? Let's do this. Put your thing here. And I'll put Shu right here.
A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
Actually, I probably should have put Shu here. Just so enemies would be blocked on this area. Oh well. Sorry, I can go here. I'll try to keep it symmetrical. Boom. And let's put Lennar here so we can cover this entire space, because his skill does this. And I do, again, love me some choke point tactics. Alright, here comes Breaker. Already having trouble with Mulcease's characters here. She can go there.
Up originium veins. Keep your distance.
Let's mess with Dagon Breaker a little bit. If I can. Ah, cold damage. Because this place is cold.
Yes.
Oh! She's doing the thing.
I wasn't supposed to. I'll plant you into the soil.
Do your thing, Lenar.
Before you feel the pain.
I forgot she's got 2 phases.
Hiya.
So let's, I'll
Would
do
any of you
this.
like to be my paint?
And this.
Just who are you?
I've got the time for hellos.
I guess she does loop around first. What the heck is that? I don't remember what that is.
This time, we can make up for the missing data.
Wow,
in the
Mossimo went
last
down
effect.
fast. Okay, let's
Oh, slowly
hope to
now.
stall their deaths a little bit.
Please, slow yourself.
I'll deal with these 2 guys here.
Pass on your last
You can
one.
see all this green happening around here. That's Shu's ability.
Need speed to succeed.
Want a candy?
Let's... No, I'll put her here.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
She's canceling skills when she does that.
I see them.
I didn't even realize that's how that worked. All their DP is just gone every time she does that.
You saw nothing.
That's why Dusk's skill hasn't gone up. And that means she's not as... Well, neither of them would be easy to use, I guess. Oh yeah, and she's invisible when not blocked too, I think. Oh well, I'll make it work.
Pass on your last word.
Expose her!
Hiya. Oh, wishes. I bet
She
you
managed to skip ahead. Lenar is not being particularly useful at the moment.
Got a problem that needs solving?
Alright, she's down. So,
I
this is a
wasn't
damage
supposed
zone, so we want to take all these characters out.
them.
Hiya.
Everyone's
Moving to
facing
designated
left.
location. Enemy spotted.
Better leave the fine brush at home. This time, we can make up for the missing data. in
Taking
the last
everyone
report.
out might have been a bad idea, but we'll see. I'm going to... Oh, hold on. So these are helpful to us, it looks like. Oh yeah, the heat vent system. Okay, I forgot about that. I don't remember how that works. Hold on. Passive restores 2 SP upon being attacked. Activation effect deals 200 arts damage per second to all friendly and ground enemy units in range for 10 seconds. It additionally slows the movement speed of enemies by 70% and causes them to gain 1 energy. Okay, yeah, so these guys are weird. They have hot and cold effects. That explains the cold and blaze thing that the title was talking about. Okay, so this is not in range of that though, so we can safely put her here, or at least relatively safely. Does that reach? It does not. Shoot. Alright, you need to go down real
Pass on
early.
your last words? No. Moving to designated location.
Please give your orders.
And let's do this for now, just to deal with this guy. While I wait for everyone else to recharge. And Mostuma can go here pretty safely, actually. Because this thing doesn't reach her. I think this works.
The battle battlefield.
You saw nothing.
Let's deal with you guys. Okay.
Moving to designated location.
Here comes the big boss man.
Okay, serious face.
Let's do this. Boop. I think he can safely be placed here.
On the battleground.
Shu can go here.
Timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Let's try this out.
You ran into me.
Doing very little to him. Actually, did quite a bit. Never mind. And she can go here.
Yes. It will be over before you feel the pain.
Clear skies for team.
Gosh dang it.
Clouds for Gui.
That's the hard part right there.
This will keep you quiet.
Hiya! Shake like water.
Solidify.
Alright, his HP went down, so we're in form 2. So not doing too bad.
Doctor?
I think I can safely bring her out
Volcanic soot
to help
contains
even
lots
further. And since
This battlefield
Aya
would do well
is
with
down,
a
let's
splash
put her
of heat.
here.
Takuan.
We'll let him keep being distracted by her for the— oh, she killed someone. Darn. Okay, so activating her attack does not affect enemies globally. Got it. And that was unfortunate right there.
Yielding is not an option.
Oh my gosh! See, that's the thing that makes him tricky, is he can just straight up kill these characters. I think it's only when he's not blocked, though. Nope, never mind. I don't remember what his shtick is.
Solidify.
Better leave the setting of the sun. The brush draws up the peaks. Takuan. Those particles have no place here. I send them away.
You ran into me.
Can I get him this way? No. He's still got his stupid skill.
Yielding is not an option.
Oh, I kept her alive with that.
Got a problem? Let me solve it. Solidify.
Problem is, I cannot tell you what is actually happening.
All the best.
Great spot.
Do I need to repeat?
Well, at least that thing will be coming back soon.
Spring breeze, timely rain.
Pass on your last words. No.
HP wise, they're not doing too hot. Let's see if I can mitigate this a little bit.
The battlefield.
Gosh dang it. Oh, wait, I can do this. Well, she went down, but I got that thing out, so that'll help for a little bit.
Chen here. Don't let them get away. If you're really incapable, I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
This will keep you quiet.
She survived that barely. Okay, I got him. We're good. I didn't realize he was dying that fast.
Makes me feel a little uneasy.
Alright, so first attempt, I frickin' nailed it.
Maybe next time.
A battle without an explosion or cheering makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's head back. A drink, maybe next time. She said it out loud. I forgot she said it out loud. I was talking over it. Yeah, that first one, the two-wave one is generally pretty easy. That was a basic trial, though. There's increased difficulties to deal with. Orientation trial. Use a pre-picked squad of 3 operators. I believe I can bring in other operators in addition to these 3, but I'm forced to include these 3 in the team. You'll notice none of these 3 were on my team a second ago. This makes things much trickier. Though it does say, current decoder expert cover. Operators behind a Black Seal worldwide operator have attack plus 30% and defense plus 30%. Does not stack. So if I can bring in even more Black Steel operators, then I'll be golden. Oh, plus 7 as well, so a total of 10 operators with 3 of them already chosen for me, as opposed to the usual 12. Boy, that makes things a lot tougher, doesn't it? Not only am I bringing 2 less characters than I want, but also 3 characters that I don't want. I don't know if I'll tackle that tonight. Don't really have a lot of time, but now you guys know how this game mode works. We can take these. And we got these rewards to take. I've got a lot on my plate coming up this week. Goodness. Funny Man said, awesome, gotta get to bed, see ya. Have a good night, Funny Man. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoyed watching. I might stream a little bit of integrated strategies tomorrow or something. We'll see.
Doctor, come over here for a bit. Let's see. The crops cultivated in Jiangxi this
I'm
year are
trying to get back in
indeed
action,
taller
trying to
than
get back into the streaming fun. So yeah, if you're curious, go check out other Arknights content I have made. I know I have played plenty of integrated strategies,
Let's see.
and I think I've even done a tutorial or 2 with it.
The
So
crops cultivated in Jiangxi this
feel
year
free to go
are
check that
indeed
out, see
taller
if it
than a
interests
man.
you. And I guess we'll continue this another time. So thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to see past content I've made, my YouTube channel can be found in my Twitch profile. You can also find my Discord if you would like to get updates for future content. If you're watching this on YouTube, my Twitch profile is the Winter Prince 52. Gotta get that 52 on there. Hoping to get back into the swing of things. I'll be streaming more Arknights as well as checking out some more roguelikes that I have found lately. And then after that, or perhaps back on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'll be hopping back into the games that have been postponed for a while. Those being Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door and Hollow Knight. I really want to get back into Hollow Knight. I've gotten to the end twice now and still haven't actually finished the game.
In east,
So,
sun lifts.
Anyway,
In west,
thanks again,
moons
everyone.
fall.
Have a good
Spring
night.
cold foretells